Hi everyone, welcome back to Violet Tries Panning. In today's video, I have several updates for you on several panning projects that I'm currently participating in. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. First project I'd like to talk about, since there is one item in here that it is complete, empty, finished, we're good to go. It is my plan to pan for 2024. I had a usage goal of 30 to 40 uses on this spray. This is the NYX Bear With Me multitasking spray. It's supposed to prime, set, and refresh, and hydration up to 8 hours. I did have markings, so I did start March 30th, and then I didn't do an update until April 8th, and then until April 18th, and since then I did finish this on April 20th. This one took me roughly 108 uses, give or take, because since starting this I was about halfway of the bottle, so what I did was added another half, and then it was filled up to probably the very top, so then I just halved this half, if that makes any sense, to get my total uses. So it's an estimate of about 108 uses for those of you who do like usage goals. But this one, I liked it. I'm very much a fan of it to set my face, to kind of refresh my face if I'm feeling very because I live in an incredibly hot climate and it can get humid sometimes, so I need that extra refresher, that extra cooling sensation on my skin, and I found that this did help throughout the day or when walking outside with makeup on and I'm feeling kind of my face is feeling a little more heavy, sweaty, etc. That is what I like to use this. I've also been multi-purposing this into my skincare routine. So when washing my face, putting moisturizer, then I put this on afterwards, and just throughout the day I kind of refresh my face, just bare skin, and it's been working out. Another project that I have been working on is 24 in 2024, or also referred to as 24 in 24. Basically, it's 24 products that I would like to finish up completely within the year frame. I did finish 5 products within this project, and I'm excited because that leaves me with 19 more to go, which I feel like I will be able to accomplish 19 even in the smaller time frame that I've given myself, or actually started for myself. The first product is actually the previous one. I did roll over quite a few of these into several projects because I don't want to overwhelm myself. I did I did jot down this NYX spray. So I did finish it for my planned pan. I also finished it for my 24 in 2024. The next product is a hand cream. This one I've had for a ridiculous long time, since 2018. This is the HIYA Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream, and I did have to cut it to scoop out every little last drop. And as you can see, there is nothing left in there. I've used my spatulas for this. I've used my fingers to scrape up every little last bit. I did multi-purpose this, not just on my hands, but on my arms, my elbows, my legs, my knees, my feet. I also put it on other people in my family, so that way this could go faster. This one, I love the smell of it. It reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. exfoliator scrub that I also emptied and won't be shown till the end of this year in my whole year-long empties video. But this reminds me of summer. It smells of the beach, water, and I finished this April 19th. This next product still has just a teeny bit of product left, but once I'm done filming, once I take off my makeup, it'll get used. So I wanted to include that in here. But this is another facial spray. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff 3-in-1 Face Mist to hydrate, fix, and refresh with watermelon extract. And I really did enjoy this. I finished this April 27th. To say, took me roughly about 30 to 40 uses, somewhere give or take, in that realm. I didn't really mark it. I think I marked it for a usage goal for something else for 10 uses, so I know for sure 10 uses. Plus I think I had a couple of more uses before even rolling this into one of my projects. But I like this. It smells very, very much of watermelon, so that is very powerful. And the first thing you smell when you spray it on, which I don't mind, it didn't irritate my skin, but for those of you who are sensitive to smells or fragrances in your products, that's going to bother you. I did use this mostly to refresh my face when I'm not wearing makeup, so more so in my skincare regimen is when I would pull this out. I would use it just to refresh my face, or just to make sure my face is kind of feeling more hydrated and plump and not so dried out. You can definitely see some sort of glow to my face on my highlighter, cheek areas, not highlighter, the place where I would put highlighter, right here on the forehead, and then the rest of my face would just look more hydrated and more just fresh. Next product is one that I received for free during one of the birthday months that Ulta likes to give out for. This is the Purity Purity Made Simple One Step Facial Cleanser. This one was made with this thing called meadow foam oil, which has since rubbed off on the package. But this one I used as my shower cleanser. So anytime I would hop in the shower, which is pretty much every single day, I always pull this in with me to kind of give my face just a quick little like cleanse, just to remove my face of any like dirt, oils, leftover makeup from the night before, whatever it may be. You can very much smell the meadow foam, sort of like earthy sort of smell to it. Just do not open your mouth. I've done that accidentally a couple of times. You're going to taste that meadow foam and it's going to taste nasty. It's going to linger in your throat for a couple of minutes and it is not pleasant whatsoever. But this one was okay. Don't think I would repurchase it. I do have a Korean cleanser and another cleanser that I'm currently working on, and I'm just happy that this is gone. I did use this, I finished this April 26th. And the last product within this project is a concealer. You guys, oh, I want to shout from the rooftops for this product. I want to throw a party for this product because I threw this one in my project pan for 2021, which I will link that playlist in the description box. I was determined to use it. I was like, you know what? I really can use it up. It's not that big. Didn't feel like I had a lot left. I really didn't. I could have finished this within that project pan. Did I? No. Here we are talking about it 3 years later. Finally finished it. It is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This is in the shade Light. I finished this April 20th. And given that this is the shade called Light, it is pretty dark for a light shade. Now, I do believe this has been discontinued. I don't think that it is on their product line anymore. It's okay. It wasn't a full coverage. I'd say it's more light to medium. Didn't really cover my dark circles. It covered some of my blemishes. You can see there is a lot of scrapage going on, and that is due to my makeup spatulas that have saved the day with this concealer. I also took out the stopper so that I could use up every last drop. So I am super excited that every little bit, I mean, there might be just a teeny bit at the bottom, but I've tried scraping this even more, like as much as possible to get even more usage out of this. But I didn't mark usage goal with this. I don't know how many uses it takes to finish this up, but I am just beyond excited that I finished this. And finally, for my Project 10 pan, which is 10, you focus on 10 products. When you use them up or achieve your usage goal or hit pan on them, then you roll in new ones. I have completed 7 out of the 10, meaning I am still working on 3. I'm not so sure if I will be rolling in new ones for this one. I'm still undecided, so whenever I complete the other goals for the last 3, I will make another update video, and then in that video I might roll in some new ones. We'll see. The first product is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I have been using this in conjunction with another one, mixing them because one is too light, this one's too dark. So I have been combining the two and using them up together. My usage goal for this was 10 uses. Yes, 10 uses. I have since finished that 10 uses, but I am still using it because I feel like I don't know that I can necessarily finish this as a whole, because looking in this inside, there's still quite a lot of bit of foundation. So I'm not so sure that I'll be finishing it this year. While I still have a light foundation to mix this with, I will still be using this one. The next product is the Essence Facial Mist, which I did talk about previously. This also was a goal of 10 uses. Pretty much every single item in here was a goal of 10 uses. And I have finished the 10 uses. I kept using it because it was such a small bottle that I knew I could finish it, and here we are. I finished it. The next 2 products were blushes. I put them in here because they pretty much look the exact same. Like swatch, there's like a hint difference. On the face, there is no difference at all. So I ended up frankening the e.l.f. Face Duo in Lychee, which is no longer here. I depotted the highlighter, and then of course I frankened the blush, so it looks empty and finished, but it's really not. And then I combined the Away Studio Perfect Blush with it in the shade called Darling. But I hit my 10 uses on these. It was supposed to be on each, but I frankened them because I was like, there's no sense in keeping 2 separate blushes that look absolutely almost identical. So I hit the 10 uses. It's going back in my drawer, and we will see what I decide from here on out. The next product is the LA Colors Brow Pencil. I love this brow pencil. I always reach for it again and again and again every time that I put it into my seasonal or monthly makeup basket. And since I am like pretty much down to the wire with this, I put it in as well for 10 uses, and then I'm also just going to reassess and just end up finishing this because I'm pretty sure with certainty that I can finish this, if not by the end of the year, within the next couple of months. The next product is a pressed powder that I hit pan on already with just like organic use. The product that I'm talking about is this Wet n Wild Coverall pressed powder. As you can see, it looks like I emptied it. It looks like there's nothing left. And you're right, it is empty. There's absolutely no product left in here. As you can tell by the markings on it, I did franken this with my Wet n Wild highlighter that I'm also working towards in another project. I frankened the two. I created a sort of like glowy face powder, but it actually comes across as like a really pretty light natural highlighter, and it's actually what I'm wearing on my face today. I love the effect of it. I surprisingly didn't think I would, but it toned down the darker shade of the highlighter to kind of match my skin a little bit more and actually work for me better. So that is in here, and I hit my 10 usage goal, but now I'm just aiming to work to use it up. And the last product in this project is something that I hit my usage goal and I finished it, and I've already talked about it previously. It is the e.l.f. concealer. So I had a 10 usage goal on this, and then I just kept using it because I was like, you know what, I'm pretty much down to little bits and bits every single day that I use this, so I was like, just end up finishing it up. That's what I did. I think that is everything I have to say in regards to all of the updates in this. I will have an update for the deck of panning project that I am participating in, but I didn't do a formal video on it yet, and I won't until May 20th when the updates are supposed to be done by. So that'll be there. Any other updates or any other products that I finished will be in the next update. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and or week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, guys.